Hey YouTube, Viper Nest here for episode 53 of my 2.1 Let's Play. And as you can see, I'm running the quarry right now. And it's been running for a little while. I'm not in the overworld, I'm in an age I created. Unfortunately, it's another eternal snow age. This one happens to be in a jungle as well. But it works, at least there's not those druid things all over the place. So it's a little more friendly in the terms of the FPS and whatnot. But, yep, so that's running. Let's fly back and get out of here before one of those jungle spiders sees us. It's the only bad thing about being in the jungles now is those jungle spider things. Yeah, this guy's still getting a little derpy. Now, I have fixed the issue with the 1.0.21 update, at least for my world. My issue was I had a Mistcraft Age ID number 9, and one of the mods that gets installed, which the new update has 2 new mods in it. It has the Witchery mod and Sync, where you can actually create a clone of yourself. It's pretty interesting. I don't know how much I'm going to get into Sync. I'm also not sure how much I'm going to get into Witchery. But in Witchery, there is a world. I'm not 100% sure what the world is. I'm not too familiar with the mod. And it uses World ID 9, or Dimension ID 9. For example, the overworld is 0. Nether is -1. Twilight for the end is Dimension 1. Twilight Forest is 7, I want to say. There was a list that said what some of the mod dimensions are. There we go. 3, 8, 5, 10, 6, 12. But anyways, what I had to do is I had to delete that age from my config. And then once I got in here, I deleted the book. I backed it up in case I needed to still use it, but I haven't had too much luck with ages, so right now I think 4, which was my old digging area, and 13, which is my new digging area right now, are the main ones I'm using. So we're getting some nice items coming in, and this is getting close. We're over halfway there. That's good. Is it dark right there? No, guess not. Oh, really? I do not know what is going on in there. For some reason, I keep getting light over in this corner. I have no idea why. I swapped out all the large obsidian bricks for obsidian brick, which essentially is you take a chisel to obsidian, and this stuff is like obsidian. It does not break easily. So hopefully that'll make it a little more blast resistant. I have no idea where this light keeps coming from. It's crazy. The only possible way light could be gained in there would be from the Arge Magica lamp I put back up, or the arcane lamp. I don't know why I was thinking Arge Magica. I put a wrath lamp, and supposedly it does not travel down through the ground. Unfortunately, it also does not travel through blocks like this. Yeah. Don't know. Torches are fine. But it is still very annoying as to why this room keeps getting light in it. See? It's dark over there, so everything's emanating from this corner over here. I just don't know why. And generally when I come in here, let's see. There it is. I come in here, I dig this up, and while it looks like solid, they're just hollow microparts. I do know microparts let in light, but I have so many of them. Plus, I have the cursed earth on top, and these are all opaque, so they're not letting any light in or out. And the only other thing I'm thinking is this glass. Don't know why, but it's the only thing left. I've even coated this room in obsidian to try and block everything. Oh, it looks like I didn't get all of it. I thought I got all of it. Let's see here. Chisel. And take the wand. There we go. Oh, forgot over here too. Yeah, I was running kind of low on obsidian. And chisel broke. Oof, excuse me. Now I haven't done anything over here, but that's because I don't get the light problem over here. It's only in that corner I have the problem with the light. I don't know why. Now let's get some more of this stuff. So chisel, obsidian, and these are all micro parts. Like I said, I'm trying to cover up as much as possible light sources as I can, but I'm running out of spots where light sources can actually be. The only other place it can be is in the chamber itself. I might try and remove that lamp again and maybe replace it with a wrath lamp. Oop. Didn't need the drawbridge. Oop. And alright, let's close it and see what we get. Yeah, it does not make any sense. Alright, well, monsters still spawn even though it shows a bunch of light in there. So we'll let it run for now. Let's go up and take care of that lamp. Now there's moving on to, you know what, let me create the wrath lamp first. So there is a couple things I do want to work on. I did have an idea for something. One thing I need to do is I need to get items that fall into like the mob chest over to my Thumbcraft, because there are some items that the mobs drop. For example, the beans. I want to get those over in the Thumbcraft terminal. But then the Quarry, when it runs, it picks up Thumbcraft stuff and puts it in the main system. I wouldn't mind having that go to my Thumbcraft, as well as, you know, the wood going over to the wood section and all that, all the different stuff like that. So one thing I had a thought on, And I gotta change this back to synchronize. Oh, there we go. Oh, there it is. So what I'm going to build is kind of a, is this about the center of the room right here? What I'm going to build is kind of like a distribution terminal area thing, whatever you may want to call it. Okay, yep, see all the light under here disappeared, which is why I have these torches around. And so, yeah, it's still light. It doesn't really solve it. And so, well, what that's going to do is it's going to allow me to, I think I can use, I want to use pipes because it has a module in there that is exactly what I need. So for that, we are going to need, oh yeah, replace all this with updated cable. Because I was actually, I moved my ender chest down here. Mainly because I wanted to make a system that would, I could put my jetpack or my capacitor or the sword in, it would come in, charge, and then put it back in the chest. Haven't really figured that one out yet. So I'm still working on that. So I need a logistics power junction. There it is. Pretty simple. Just need some more iron. There. Okay, so this will go, I'll put that in the corner right over there. Alright, so let's see, I'm going to need my interfaces, and I have 3. I don't know why one still says it's pre-configured, because it shouldn't be. And we'll space these things out. We'll space them out like that, and basically each one will have its network hooked up to it. So I'll have to run cables over. I already got the tree farm, and I got my main system over here. I just gotta run the mob farm, and you know what? I'm gonna need one more now that I think about it. Let's see. Give me my hammer. Bring it 2 more over like that. So let's see, I got my main, I got the tree farm, yeah, because I got 3 subsystems in my regular. So let's grab cable. There we go. Alright, so that one's hooked up. So now the items I think I need, I will need a requesting pipe. We're going to need some basic ones. I'll use gold. Don't know if I need a logistics pipe. So let's see, if I hook that there, yeah, I think that's right. Let me check something real quick. I think it is a requesting pipe. You know what, let me do a quick check real quick, and I will be right back. Alright YouTube, I'm back, and I'll have to abandon it for now. I'm not 100% sure how this will work. I'll probably have to play around with the test world and see if I can't make it do what I want it to do, but I mean, because it sounds like the way it traditionally works is with a remote orderer and the supplier pipe, and I'm not really sure how it's going to work, if it's going to work the way I want it to work, but yeah. It's interesting that those things keep bouncing around like that. Alright, so what are we going to do today? You know, there's a couple stuff I do want to do, and some of it involves bibliocraft. Let's wow, that's interesting. It does not like me using the app. Oh, there it goes. What I do want to make is I do want to make a printing press and the typeset table. I thought I already made this piece. No, I taught the system how to make it. That's what it was. Chase. So I need a chase. And there we go. There's that. So let's switch back to this mod. And I just need a weighted pressure plate. And there we go. Now, what is this going to do for me? Well, it's going to be part of this stuff over here. In fact, you know, I don't really need this for anything. I don't use it anymore, so we'll put that there and that right there. Maybe I'll move them later. Let's put away some of my junk. Alright, so what this does is, you know what, I need one more item. Hold on. Surprised I'm missing that. I probably have to make some glass. There it is. Auto disenchanter is another thing I need. And unfortunately this one will need power. Not really sure where I have power pipes. Probably could run some pipes over here. So yeah, we'll put it over here as soon as I can get up through this hole. You know what, forget it. We'll take the elevator. We'll plop that guy right there. Now what this will do is it will strip enchantments. So I can enchant, I can add enchants to items, and unenchant them. Now with this stuff, I can copy enchant books. So there's a couple more things. I'll have to get power to this guy, but before time runs out, so we'll just go ahead and do it right now. One thing you can do is you can actually enchant the foci. So let's see what we get. Frugal 3. Frugal, I believe, allows you to use less energy. Let's take a look, see what the Thumb says about it. Here it is. Frugal. Foci with this enhancement uses less V when activated. So there's a couple I wouldn't mind getting, but we'll have to strip the enchantment off, which I will also need some books, which I've got quite a bit now. Tore apart a library. And my age 13, I found a library and took all the books from it. So let's see, we're also going to need some conduit. And run this straight down. Come on. There we go. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Well, the easiest thing would just be to move this over and down. Went over one too far. There we go. There. Alright, now we got power. So if I put this in here, it's going to start working and it's going to strip the enchant off that. Now while that does that, why did you not fill it back up all the way? Auto drink from the bottom, yep. Huh. Interesting. Oh, there we go. So now I get my foci back and I have frugal 3. So let me get a chest and I'll have to figure out why that's being like that. And so if I wanted to, I can put that in here with a chase. I can put some other books here and ink back there, and I can copy this, and it'll copy 3 times, giving me, I believe, a total of 4 copies. Oh, never mind. You lose the book here. So technically, you make 3 copies, but one of them is replacing your original. So you really only get 2 copies of it. You know what, let's just go ahead and break this guy. Put him back. Auto drink. Alright, why are you not working? Pipe appears to be going correctly. Should probably swap it out for, yeah, that's not working. Why are you not working? See you. There we go. I wonder if it can't be set to output is the problem. Let's close up this hole. Yeah, probably should have done more. There we go. Alright, let's put this stuff back. Ah, there, that's a little bit better. Frugal 3 and Potency 3. That is actually a pretty good combination. The only other thing we can get is Treasure. So, let's go ahead and we'll strip this off. We'll have it repeat. So we'll strip it off once, but we'll have to pull the book out before we'll do another one. And let's see what we get with Shock. And Potency 2 is not that good. So we'll let that build because I will need some Chase. We'll grab some, not sure how much ink I can stuff in there. And one thing we will need to help us determine, because to make the Chase copy piece, you actually have to use levels. And the only way you can see the levels is if you have one of these items. So let's get the glasses. Yes, I already got those. And get some gray dye. And there we go. So we'll put these on. Let's see, here are my Chase. Those go right there. Now, one thing about this, it's a little annoying. The bounding boxes for some of this stuff is very narrow. Alright, so you can see right there it says 32 ink. And oh, I see 10 Chase. Yep, there you go. Spider outside. So we'll take Potency 3 off, and you know what, let's go ahead and we'll make a Chase. So we'll put this guy here. Requires 40 levels, okay? That's why I have this tank here. 40. Alright. And nope. Leave just right. Yep, shift right click on the book, and now you have your enchanted plate. And that goes right there. So now let's get some books. And we'll put a stack of books right here. 64 books, and we got our Potency 3. And there we go. We now have a Potency 3 copy. And this will create 2 more books. And it destroys the Chase. So you get 3 books out of it. You know, let me create another chest, and this will be my originals chest. So I have a copy of the originals. And I haven't done that one yet, so I'll put that over here in originals and to be copied. We got another Frugal 3. Let's rip these off. Now I can automate that and pipe out the items into another chest. I may do that eventually, but this is fine for now. So yeah, I got 2 Frugal. Another 40. Does take a while. There we go, 40 levels. And shift right click. There we go. Now we're doing Frugal 3. Even though I already have a copy of it, this just means I can put all those books into this chest that I can use. Let's actually turn this thing back this way. And this guy's done. Frugal 3. And you can also do this with swords to get different enchants, you know, bows and whatnot. Just be aware that when you rip the enchants off, it does damage the item. Now these don't really have damage because they don't really take damage. So they don't get damage, which is a nice thing. But the only thing, oh, treasure too. We'll leave Frugal on there, since I already have enough of that. Potency 2. I don't really care too much about that one, but we'll put it in there because I got Potency 3 and a Frugal 3. So this is a good way to make books for enchanting. And then when you are ready to enchant them, let's see, Potency. And we will do a Frugal. Just come over here, Wand of Shock. And there we go. Now I gotta make some more potency, so I'll probably do that off camera, since you got the basic gist of how it works. This one already has Frugal, and I stripped off Treasure. Treasure 2 is not the best, but it's better than no treasure at all. And so, yep, I'll try and enchant these between this episode and next. So hopefully we'll have some good enchants on that. And that spider is a little annoying. You know what, come here, spider. Come on. Up here. Nice. There it is. Alright, well, it looks like we've hit the wrapping up point. Sorry, gone a little bit past. So, this is Viper Nest signing off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, like, subscribe, comment, all that YouTube stuff, and I will see you guys on the next episode. See you later. Oh, there it is.